Shawn McAnalley here. I got some special guests with me today. Got Miss Kay Tanka, Miss Joy Moore. Okay, guys, these are two RNs. They have worked for years and years helping people. I know Miss Kay worked a lot with children. Miss Joy, she worked more with adults. But they were nurses for a long, long time. They still are. They still use their talents. They've since retired from that aspect. But one thing that they do now is they broaden the horizons, if you will. They have broadened their way of thinking. What's neat about this is they understand the medical side of things, but yet they have continued to study and they understand more of a natural way of healing, more of a, some people may say like a naturopath, the way they study, the way they do things. So guys, today what we're going to talk about is, we're going to get old eventually, right? Aging's inevitable, guys. But think about this. It can be invisible. I mean, how many people search for the fountain of youth for years and years and years? They're continuing to look for it. People try pharmaceutical ways. They try natural ways. Well, these ladies have been doing some studying, and I'm learning from them the ways that we can take plants and foods that we can get. A lot of times we have to get them in supplement form because they're not readily available at Kroger's or Albertsons or Tom Thumb or I don't know, whatever grocery store you may use. That's just some examples of where I'm from. But these things are available if you look and search. And I know these ladies have found them and they use them and they work quite well. They really help you to feel young, look young, and just live the best life you can. I'm going to go ahead and start to my right with Miss Kay and let her just discuss some of the plants and some of the things she's noticed after studying this and trying this, and then we'll follow up with Joy. Miss Kay?
Thank you, Shawn. Thank you. Yes, I've recently learned how important it is to know some of the ingredients, some of the plants, such as amla.
Mm-hmm.
Amla fruit powder is wonderful for your skin. And I'm not saying put it on the outside. That's not what this is about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is taking it in and letting your body use it for apoptosis to really help build the cells at the very bottom. As they rise up to the surface, they're healthier. Another one is the milk thistle. Another excellent for the skin. And what's interesting is just recently I also learned that some of these same ingredients is good for the eye.
Yeah.
Now, how cool is that?
Yeah.
That, wow, I'm getting the bang for two.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I mean, think about it. You're looking in the mirror, looking all youthful and beautiful. You want to be able to see it.
Exactly.
You need your eyes to work, right?
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, right.
So, I mean, that's what's really interesting. And yes, I've been studying, I've been really into the field of more wellness and holistic approach. Allopathic has its place, but it's so important that we as consumers learn what's going to help us and then the quality part of it. But those are just two of the ones that I can think of. And I'm just going to pass it over here to Joy.
Yes, I would totally agree with both Shawn and Mary Kay. And, why not? I mean, I am aging, but why not make it invisible or as invisible as possible?
Right.
Now, one of the things that I have noticed personally is some improvement in fine lines on my face. I've done some research I took a picture before I actually started taking some of these food ingredient products. Another one is like the beetroot powder is a really good one, and the milk thistle. And if you can even find something that has an aloe product in it, and put that on the outside of the skin. Now, if you do some research on some of these food ingredients and you find out that it helps your body build back its own collagen.
Oh, wow.
And then you add some ace mannan or aloe product to the outside of your skin, Now you've got the aloe going in and these food products on the inside coming out.
Right, right.
Now you've got even younger looking skin.
Yeah, from both directions.
From
Right.
both
Yeah.
directions.
Yeah.
And how important.
You know, and there was a big word Mary Kay used, and we've talked about it on this channel before, but apoptosis. I want to hear what is apoptosis when we hear this word?
Well, I just having worked at a vendor event over the weekend, got a lot of opportunity to share that with different people. And I started out by saying, well, you know, you can look apoptosis or apoptosis up in Webster's dictionary, and the very simple definition is programmed cell death. But the more you study it and the more you look into it, the more you can see that it's really a very complex scientific process that happens inside of our body with the cells. And yes, it is programmed cell death, but with proper nutrients given to our cells, it helps the body do apoptosis properly, which is to either repair the cell, rejuvenate the cell, or replace the cell. So we don't.
A lot more to it than what Webster
Yes,
said.
it is. It is, and there's a lot more to it even than what I've explained.
Sure,
So,
sure,
thank
definitely, definitely. Mary Kay, you got anything to add to that?
Right. I mean, I just want to, when we do not give our body the proper nutrients, whether it's for the skin or whether it's for any other part of our body, our body knows what to do when it gets them. But if we do not give it to it, it cannot do what it does naturally.
Gotcha.
Now, one of the things I just want to say that when I answer and say, well, it's programmed cell death, they get that.
Oh,
Death,
I don't
you're
want you-
killing? And I say,
Don't kill
worry,
my cells,
I'm not
please.
going to kill anything.
Yeah.
But it kind of is a joke to get their attention, but yet it's really important to understand what it means.
And that it's necessary
And
at
it's
times.
necessary.
If you got a bad cell doing things it shouldn't be, you want it gone.
replaced.
Right, right.
And if our body does not have the ability to recognize its cell is not healthy and needs to be repaired or replaced, there's a number of things that can go wrong. So we need to be as informed and open-minded about what can help, and then follow that line and really take in things for our body.
Good.
So our body will take care of us.
Good. Well, hey guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to listen, and I hope we were able to help you here. We don't want this to drag on for a long time because there's so much information. You know, it'd just be information overload. But that's just a little touch of things you can do to, guess what? Aging is inevitable, but it can be invisible. Guys, this is Miss Mary Kay, Miss Joy Moore. I'm Shawn McAnalley, and this is For the Health of It.